Guys, what's going on? This is Ken Susi here at Fishman. This is my live takeover. I'd like to thank Fishman for letting me do these every single Wednesday from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. I am here to rep Fishman and rep Unearth. Do me a favor, head over to the website, www.fishman.com. Check out everything that you would want out of us, pickups, Fluence, undersaddle acoustic guitar pickups, as you can see on the screen, MIDI, triple play, acoustic amplification, all the greatest stuff you would ever need. And don't forget this. I think this is super cool. Just released, hot off the presses. What do we have? Fishmanstore.com. Head over there. Look, it's me over here. You can just see my guitar. Sorry. Yeah, so fishmanstore.com. You can get yourself some Fluence t-shirts. You can get yourself some pickups. You can get yourself anything you want. Hats, beaners, whatever it is. But again, if you're just watching for the first time, I'm going live across the Fishman Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook channel. I'm also live on my own personal social channels, Facebook and YouTube, Lord of the Rigs, and also Unearth Facebook. I am there too. So if you're watching this for the first time, I'm here to party every single Wednesday. Don't forget, it really helps. Do me a favor. Oh, I like hitting this button. Oh, blew it. It should have been on me right here. Like and subscribe to the Fishman page. Do me a favor. I may not always go live on the other streams. Basically, if you set your notifications and subscribe to the channel, you'll never miss these events. But anyway, let's see. I'm always down to talk. I'm here to play. I'm here to talk about everything Fluence. What am I playing today? I just played the Zombie Autopilot off the Oncoming Storm. This is my ESP custom series. Well, it's like a signature custom. It's my signature guitar, but it's a custom shop in Desert Sun Yellow Day Glow paint. What am I using for pickups? Fluence modern black nickel 7-string pickups, ceramic in the bridge, Alnico in the neck. What voice am I playing on? Well, currently playing on voice 1. Sometimes I flip this up. If you see me hit that button, I'm going to voice 2, which means I am in passive mode. If you guys don't understand, voice 1. Fluence is equipped with many different sounds. Each pickup has their own dedicated sounds. The modern humbuckers in voice 1 sound like an active pickup, and it functions like no other pickup basically. We use a 48-layer thinly sliced precision coil, which allows us to get an active sound, and when I click this up, I am then in a passive sound. It's not just your standard active pickup. It's literally it's groundbreaking technology. So yeah, you can get 2 different sounds. We power it. That's why people consider it active. But anyway, let's open up the floor. I like to post all your questions right here on the screen every single day. Stefan is writing, finally Wednesday again, the weekend during the week. That's pretty cool. Soundtrack to my teen, I'm assuming teen years. That was Zombie Autopilot from the 2003 record Oncoming Storm. Best part of my Wednesday, Mike, sorry. By the way, I forgot. Well, not that I forgot. I was just been super busy. I didn't get time to listen to your track, so I apologize. Best part of Wednesday, and you're starting with my favorite song and the beautiful Yellow Beast. Good to see you, Ken. Good to see you too, Mike. Really appreciate you showing up. Could you play Shattered by the Sun? Yes, I could. I could totally. Yeah, okay. Happy hump day. All right, sounds cool. You're a goddamn wizard on the guitar. Thank you so much. Mark, what's going on? Purple Skies, how you doing? I love that guitar. Awesome, thanks, brother. What's up? Oh, actually, let's start a little discussion right now. Let's talk about new guitars. I just built a guitar from ESP parts. Are you ready for this? Look at the back of this guitar. Look at the front of this guitar. 6-string ESP. Has my signature on it. If you guys want to hear it, check this beast out. case you guys are jealous, this is my new 6-string guitar. ESP, it was a deluxe. I had it repainted by my brother. Pretty awesome. Gold. It has gold everything. It's black on gold. And check out, look at how awesome this is. There was originally binding on the guitar, but it looks like it's just kind of seeping into the guitar. So the back is Koa. The front was actually Koa too. I painted over it. But look at that. Look at this little transition. It's pretty cool. So into it. Oh, guys, what do you think of my new guitar? Let me know what you think. So anyway, oh, by the way, the pickups that come in this guitar, I made a special set of Will Adler. I'm trying them out, and I'm playing in voice 2 is the down position, and voice 1, which is passive, that quintessential Lamb of God sound, is in voice 1. So those are the pickups I'm rolling with. Is there going to be an updated version, OR, a new version coming out for the modern Fluence? No, there's no new version of Fluence as of yet. If you know something that I don't, tell me. Just had a memory pop up this morning, 10 years ago when you played the what's it, Allstan? I can't remember what it's called. Theater. Freezing ass venue. You finally got to go around midnight. Got through 4 songs, and then the show got shut down. Brought out a bottle of Jack, just chilled with us side stage. Seen you tons since, but we'll never forget that show. Yeah, I think. Why do I want to say I remember that show? And I think like it got shut down either due to electrical, or there was a huge fight. There was one time we played there where there was a massive fight and we actually had to stop playing. It was out of control. How's the new Unearth album writing/recording going? It's going well. I stayed up till about 3:30 in the morning last night tracking guitars. So I am complete. I am done. My obligations are fulfilled for the record. Gotta probably do some solos. Hello from Toronto. Taking a hangover day. Finally get to catch again. That's awesome. That's hope you feel better. Drink some Pedialyte. On my lunch break now. Nice way to spend lunch. That's awesome. Yeah, Mark. Look how cool this guitar is. It is. I mean, the camera's not doing it justice because there's a lot of reflections in here, but yep. Thank you. That gold hardware. Yep. I mean, the gold classics are awesome. That's basically what this is. It's so kick-ass. I'm so excited to play this guitar. What amp am I playing through? Right now, I am playing through Synergy. There is a Synergy preamp down here, a Fryette 292 power amp, and the pedals, if you can see them, red pedal is my drop pedal if I need it, overdrive, and a noise clamp, which is a noise suppressor. That tone is killer. Thank you so much. Looks killer. Are you going to... yeah, probably. Awesome. I know you and Andy Williams from ETID are good friends. Any good tour stories with him? Andy, yeah, I mean, I would say I am good friends with him. I mean, we don't talk every single day, but I will say that all of Every Time I Die are really good guys. Get along with those guys very well. They're really, really funny dudes. Andy Williams specifically, though, I mean, at this point, he's not only a rock god, but he's also a amazing wrestler, which is so cool. I remember when he first started getting into it, and I used to go see him at VFW halls wrestle all the time. So it's kind of funny that he's now big time. But yeah, Andy Williams is hilarious. I always look forward to touring with Every Time I Die because Andy just, I mean, every single night before bed, he just tell awesome stories, just like stuff that's happened in his life and just really funny stuff. And he always cracks me up. But actually, there's this one really funny thing that happened with Andy Williams one time we were on tour. I think it was the first time Unearth and Every Time I Die were ever in a bus, ever. And we were on Ozfest, and Andy slept in the bunk underneath me. We shared a bus to save costs and also travel with our friends. But Andy slept right underneath me, and there was a hole in his bunk that under the bus there was an engine or an AC unit or something that like pushed hot air out. but there's a hole in his bunk where the AC air went into his bunk, and his bunk, and he's a warrior, so he refused to get out of his bunk, but it might have been like, I don't know, 90, 100 degrees in his bunk. And I remember waking up in the morning feeling so refreshed from just like sleeping in a bus and just being in a bus for the first time. We didn't have to drive or do anything crazy. And Andy Williams, I jumped out of my bunk and all I felt was this like hot, sweaty, massive hand grab my ankle. And I looked down and he had a pool of sweat all over him, and he's like, "There's a dragon in my bunk," and it was the funniest thing in the world because it was awful for him, and he ended up getting really sick, but it was fixed, and it was pretty funny. So if you ever see Andy Williams, ask him about the time that he was on Ozfest and the first night, and ask him about the bunk that was damaged. What are you guys using for amp here? I just said that. Okay, I know you're all busy, dude. Oh yeah, that was checking out your song. I'll make sure to check it out. Hey Ken, how are you? Good, I hope so. Love hearing you play, and someday I hope to see you do it live again. Me too. Can't wait to play live again too. Will that guitar be available to you? You gotta make one. This guitar looks so killer. I mean, have you ever seen anything this cool? Like, it's not anything like crazy, but sounds good, looks cool. Sounds exactly like Killswitch guitar tones. Yeah, Killswitch uses modern humbuckers, but a little different than this, but it's pretty cool. Ken, couple questions for you. You ever get into Jackson guitars? Also, if a guitar comes stock with EMGs, can the moderns drop right in? And lastly, can we hear a riff from the new album? You can't hear a riff from a new album just because we get some stuff going on right now, but you know, we're still ironing out everything. But I'm gonna say that, oh sorry, let me just get my screen going here. I'm gonna say that I did get into Jackson guitars. Jackson sent me a guitar a long time ago, and I loved it. Jackson makes amazing guitars. I absolutely love them. I don't play them just because they're not a part of my endorsement. But I will say they're fantastic. They're made very well. I would get one in a second, to be totally honest with you. So if that's your question, I hope I answered it. What was the other part of that? Oh, if you could drop moderns in. Yes. If there's a situation where you have an EMG or a Seymour Duncan, you can drop Fluence in, but the problem with that is you can't get the multiple voicings. That's the thing that, you know, everybody wants with Fluence, and you can't get that with the other wiring. So it's not ideal. I mean, if there was one sound that you were looking for, that's totally fine. But I'm gonna say I wouldn't do it. I would say, like, literally go in, get your guitar set up, do it the right way, listen to both voicings. Every single time you see me on these live streams, I'm always sitting here saying, hey, check it out, voice 1, voice 2, switching between the two functions. So I think it's pretty awesome. I think you can't go wrong if you do that. So I hope that helped. Let's see. Let's go to the next question. Let's see. Sorry about that. I lost my place. Hey, did you know that there's a movie called Unearth? It's a horror movie from 2020. I might check it out. Not only is there a horror movie from 2020 called Unearth, but there's also a board game that came out in 2019, 2020 called Unearth. So it's kind of weird. I wonder if they owe me any money. Let's see what else is going on here. Where is it? Oh, boo, Kevin. Thanks for always answering my silly questions. Can we hear the Thrones of Remission? If not, maybe Survivalist. Okay, I could do Survivalist. let's put down this awesome new guitar and pick up this awesome new guitar. Let's see real quick. Let me get this track going, and we will party as hard as we possibly can. Let's see. So I am about to do, what is it called? Yeah, Survivalist. Let's do Survivalist. Let me get that ready. So sorry guys, I wasn't prepared for a new song. All right, let's do it. That was Survivalist off of what record? Extinctions. All right. Do we have any other questions? Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what we got working on here. Would I play Overcome? Sorry. I played it last week. Oh, not last week. The week before, and I botched it. I haven't practiced. Nice, Git. Yeah, thank you so much. Who produced the new album? Will Putney. Will Putney is in the middle of producing this new disaster piece. When will I see you guys in Florida? Those were our all-time... sorry. Who's your all-time favorite guitar player that you were influenced by? I would say Paul Gilbert was a pretty good one. Gilbert knows how to rock. He's really good. Trying to think. Jason Becker. I even like Kirk Winstein from Crowbar. Dimebag Darrell. All the greats. All of the greats. Let's see. I was looking at the new Mark Halem guitar. Jackson guitar, freaking sweet. Gold hardware as well. Yeah, Mark's guitar is sick. So good. So good. You're totally right about that. Darkness and Light, Watches of Rule are epic. Thank you so much. Those are pretty cool records. I love my Fishman pickups. I have modern 6-string set and also just got Stephen Carpenter 7-string set. Clearest pickup I've ever heard. That is totally right. These pickups are completely awesome sounding, clear, responsive, everything you would ever want in a guitar pickup. Fluence has. Awesome song. Thank you so much. That was Survivalist off of Extinctions. Extinctions. Let's see. What else do we got for questions here? Let's see what we got. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for another question. Hey, Ken. Let's see. All right. Hey, Ken, where did you learn to become studio savvy? Did you pick it up along the way or recording Unearth albums? I learned to become studio savvy. I mean, out of necessity. I always was fascinated with the recording studio, and it was just something that I absolutely loved. And I wanted to. My goal was to make records without having to rely on a producer. So that was cool, because like when you go into a recording studio, there's always a producer there that kind of I love it. I forget who said it the best, but I think it was Michael Stipe from REM. It's like, depending on what the mood of your producer is in, he might not be into your material or into what you're doing, and you may not get a good recording out of it. So I always was fascinated with recording because I want to be able to make my own records and produce bands and just stay creative. So I, just like anybody else, I studied, listened. It's really tough to learn to be a good producer because you have to use your ears and listen really well, and find sounds and find the bad frequencies and all that other stuff. So it's actually really difficult work. But I just wanted to say I love it. I personally love it. And I think it's great. Like I'm glad I got into it because it made me smarter in the studio. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if there's such a thing, but yeah, I'm smarter because of it. But anyway, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find another question, guys. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. One other question. Sorry, guys, for having some computer issues here. All right. Let's see. I bet I could book gigs here in Texas, play your live stream on the big screen, just start moshing. That would be amazing. I would love that. If people were just moshing to the live stream, it'd be amazing. Oncoming Storm was the soundtrack to my teens. Thank you. Can't wait to see you guys again. Trevor's still the best vocalist. Yeah, it's awesome. We got a lot of Oncoming Storm talk today. Why don't I play something else off of the Oncoming Storm, just because you guys are really being cool to me today, and everyone seems to be reminiscent. You know what? Let's do an old ditty called Endless. I think you guys might like that one. Endless fight. Endless fight. Endless fight. Endless fight. That is off the Oncoming Storm. What is that song? Endless. It's a rocker. It's one to be discussed for the ages. This is the stuff. This is the stuff that people do in order to rock. They write songs like Endless and they mosh. Guys, I gotta apologize. When that young gentleman who said, I bet I could book gigs here in Texas and play your live stream on big screens just to start mosh pits, that is Dave Pino. Dave Pino is a Fluence artist, shredder guitar player, also the guitar player of Andrew WK. If you guys like Andrew WK, follow Dave Pino on social media. He is hilarious and awesome and a cool guy, and he's my friend. Dave, what's going on? Call me sometime. Let's catch up. We didn't get to hang out. Let's see. Did you block your Floyd to only dive bomb? Does it take some adjustment on your part from an Evertune to Floyd. No. I grew up playing on Floyd Roses my whole life. When Evertune was invented, I absolutely flipped out and loved them. But Floyd's are great. I absolutely love. It's set to go both ways. I go up and down with my Floyd Rose, so it's pretty cool. Evertune's awesome though. Dave Pino, see, boom, he's back. I'm seeing more and more Fishman pickups and YouTube videos of shredding guitar players. Yeah, because if you want to play Fluence, Dave, which you already do, you know that you're playing instantly, just buying the pickups and putting them in your guitar. It basically makes you 10% better of a guitarist. Dude, check out this new guitar that I got. This was an older guitar that I had laying around the house, but I put gold Fluence in it. Gold, what's it called? Floyd. Absolutely awesome. Gold hardware. ESP, put a little signature guy on there. This thing sounds and plays awesome. 6-string. You gotta try it out next time we party. I'll bring it to you and we'll jam, bro. Oh yeah. Tab books. Go to Sheet Happens. SHEET. Sheet Happens. You will find Unearth tab books there. So don't miss out on that business. So let's see. Let me see. Sorry, just trying to find new and exciting questions here. Let's see. All right. Going back. Any tone tips? Yeah, buy a good amp, high gain amp, good cabinet. I endorse Marshall, and I also endorse Mesa Boogie. So I use undersized Mesa Boogie cabinets. I use Marshall guitar cabinets, 4x12, the 1960 lead cabs. I would say I really enjoy amps like an old school Marshall 800 or a 5150, original 5150, or Rev makes great amps, the Generator 100P. I would say Synergy makes great amps. VHT, which is now Fryette, makes really great amps. But if you could pretty much take any cool high gain amp that sounds pretty good with a good foundation. If you want to sound like me, I put an overdrive in front of it and compress it a little bit, and then you're off and running. Definitely have a noise gate too, because if not, you'll be like that. Your amp will just play and go. It's not awful. How's it going? How's it? Good. Things are great. Loving today. Today's a cool day. A lot of great people here. Big stream, baby. A lot of questions being asked today. I love it. Will you ever release an IR pack? I do. I already have one. There is a IR pack that is the Ken Susi signature, whatever you want to call it, 2 Notes Wall of Sound pack. Go head over to the 2 Notes that aren't 2 Notes. You got me. Next question. Yeah, 2 Notes. 2 Notes. I only have the 2 Notes, and other than that, I make cab impulses at my studio. Any more guests coming on the show? I've been a long time. Was cool when you had Javier Reyes about a year ago and gave away pickups. I actually am, and I'm a big time jerk. We got a couple people that I'm trying to book, and one of them from Ice 9 Kills is been asking me, and I've been not blowing him off, but things have been super busy at Fishman, so I couldn't really get him on the live stream. But we're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it. Coming soon. I want to make sure that all of our ducks are in a row. Ducks, I tell you, we're gonna have ducks on the show. Does Unearth mostly write music separate and collaborate later on? Do you guys just get together and jam, or if there was a switch from one to the other, when did that happen? In the early days, the first 2 records, Oncoming Storm and Stings of Conscience, I would say that we spent a lot of time together in the rehearsal spot, playing songs and just jamming. So a lot of those songs were written like that. So that's how we used to do things. Now we kind of there's a lot of now with technology where you like before it was like you'd have to get in the jam space and ask your drummer like, hey, can you play this beat to this riff, or you start like creating stuff like that. That's when things got interesting for sure. Like there's a lot of like moments that would happen because of that. But now that I know what I want to write, I kind of like Buzz and I write with a computer, and we share it with each other, and then we figure out exactly what we're trying to do. Like together, we'll collaborate. We'll sit with the producer. We'll listen to pre-production, and so in the old days we used to do it because technology wasn't like caught up with the world. Now that we have cooler technologies and drum packs and amps and stuff, stuff that like make great demos, it's just way easier to write. Because I don't want to sound weird about this. I'm gonna continue to put your question up on the screen so people know what we're talking about. I just to be totally honest with you, I just like, if you were writing a book and you wanted to finish it, right? Like you would like, me personally, if I was writing a book, I would try to write, if it's 10 chapters, I'll try to write all 10 chapters, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not ideal, even if it's not exactly how I wanted it. At that point, then you go back and then you listen to it and you show people and you let people proof it and read it. It's the same thing with music. And I like to write music. I like to finish my thoughts. And from there, I like having the band help. But I want to get my concept done first before, or my rough, or whatever it is that you want to call it. But I just I'm at the point in my career where like I'd like to just like have some independence, and and feel the song for a second, and then and then just go there. So that's that. Let's see what else we got here. How much fun is it to play with the maniac Nick Pierce in the back? Nick Pierce is probably one of the best drummers I've ever played with. We've had a lot of great drummers play for Unearth and fill in for Unearth, but Nick Pierce by far is he's fantastic. He's a really, really good drummer. He's a machine. I'm not the type of guy either that sits here and just talks about how great like band members are in my band and stuff. I'm a big fan of Nick Pierce and his playing. He's just really, really good. Don't tell him how good he is though, because then he'll leave Unearth. He'll go join a bigger band. But let's see what else. Can you explain zero latency with Fishman? Matt Heafy says there's less latency. Wonder if that's there's actually tech behind that. Yes, there is. There is actual tech behind that. When we say there's less latency, when you have a pickup that's made with a copper wound pickup, when you plug in your guitar and you hit the strings, the information that comes out of the strings and into the pickup has to go through the coil and make sense of it and then get spit out to the amp. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that with Fluence, because it's a thinly sliced precision coil, you're in a place where the information's traveling so fast because there's no old school technology, no copper winding, nothing that's like a burden that slows down the information being traveled out of the pickups. One other thing that's really cool about about Fluence too, because like the first time I ever played Fluence, I hit the string and it like flew out of the amp, and I remember being like, whoa, what just happened here? So that was a pretty cool moment for me when I first tried Fluence very first time. So that was cool. I was really excited about that. So anyway, what else was I gonna say? I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, the information just with Fluence, it's like a precision coil, 48 layer precision coil. So it's just like the information just travels super fast through it. It's super articulate, it's noiseless, it's versatile. It's like, I mean, before Fluence was a thing, I was losing sleep on how good these pickups were. Is there any kind of boost for Fishman Fluence similar to EMG Afterburner? There's no boost. There is there is some pickups I want to say Keith Merrow pickups that are currently in some of his guitars that have voice 1, like whatever his voice 1 is, which is a medium output aggressive pickup, and then there's like a little bit hotter, a little bit goosed. So there is no retail Fluence that's just kind of like a pickup plus a boost. We really pride ourselves on multiple voicings, and that's what we do. We do that well. So you hit the switch and you get a completely different sounding pickup. But that's literally the best part of this technology. You don't have to bring multiple guitars out with you. You can play your set on one guitar. Pit is always awesome for endless. Circle Pit, thank you. Worst gig stories. There's so many. I can't count. Put it this way, when you're in a band, there's a lot of great gigs, and even the biggest bands out there play bad shows too as well. So that's that. That's all I'm gonna say. On the oncoming storm, the oncoming storm encapsulates all the best memories of 2004, 2005, and 2006. Yeah, Dave, it was a good time. It was a good time. We were all fun. We're all young. But you, Mr. 2004, 2005, 2006, were in an amazing Boston band, guys. Dave Pino, Andrew WK, writing in. I'm going to drop a bomb on you right now. He was in a band called Waltham. Probably one of the best bands to ever come out of Boston, other than Aerosmith. And also the band Damone. Check out Dave's catalog. This guy is a writing genius. Oh, dude, back tomorrow. Nice. Dave, I think I'm going to help Frank with the Halloween maze, the haunted house. So if you're there, let's scare some kids. That was sweet. Love ESP2. Hey Ken, I got an Ibanez S570B that needs pickup upgrade. Got the Fishman recommendation for you. If you want something similar to what came in that guitar, I'm gonna say go get a set of classics and put voice 2 in the 1 position. Make it so that's like defaults to down. I think that would be a good starter. But just remember, with the Ibanez S570B, I believe they come with DiMarzio pickups. And DiMarzio, if you're using like Seymour Duncan or EMG or Fluence, they're all the same route size. If you're using what did I just say? A DiMarzio pickup, which comes in those guitars, they're usually routed smaller. So you might have to route deeper and wider. Actually, this is actually good. Let me let's go here. Let me show you something. This is very important for you. Let's go to electric pickups. So say you're gonna put these in your guitar. I recommend that let's just say it's a 6-string. I strongly recommend you go over here to specs, and then there should be pickup dimensions. So if you need to route your pickups, most likely for open core or any other humbucker like this, make sure you're routing it for the depth and the width and the rounded edges. All the measurements are right there. So very important information. Very important information. I hope I could help. I would love to come back to Brazil. It's been a long time. I would love to come back tomorrow if we could. Do you have any particular scales you tend to gravitate towards when you write? No, not really. I don't think in scales. I think more so in dynamics. That may sound a little weird, but when I'm writing a riff, I kind of piece riffs together the way they sound to me, and then I like to shift momentum. Fast riff into a slow riff, a stompy riff into a fast riff, or I just like to mix it up. So when it comes to the notation, it's more in just like what's flowing through my head. I do know musical theory, and I do apply it when necessary if I'm trying to get in or out of a part. But for the most part, I try to write organically first, and then after I write, stuff may be wrong, and then I'll come back and listen to it. The writing process is going great. I mean, all the songs are written. Everything's pretty much done. Are you working with Will Putney again for the new album? Yes, we are. The guys are currently in New Jersey right now doing their thing. Quack. Ellie. That's awesome. I like ducks. What's the inspiration behind Sanctity of Brothers? All my favorite song. It's my favorite all-time song of Unearth. I think it was just like mainly like Buzz put most of that together. I put a couple parts in the middle of it, but I think he was just trying to write a thrash song, like a shreddy thrash song that would start a circle pit. So it's good on him. Smoking bowls, listen to Ken Riff, government payroll. That sounds pretty. Sounds like you're living the dream. What do you use for drums? Writing Easy Drummer, Superior Drummer. I'm using Superior Drummer, and I really do like the Get Good stuff. Superior Drummer is just easy, drag and drop beats and stuff. They have a cool library. It's what I'm familiar with. It's just awesome. I never liked pickups. I never liked active pickups much in the past until I got my LTD M1000 HT. Those Fishman Fluence pickups are off the chain. I tuned that one to D standard and it shreds. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, you're either into active pickups or you're not. But the cool part about Fishman is, and this is what I try to tell people, is that it's not just active pickups. These are Ryan Bruce says it best. Fluff, if you guys follow his channel, they're powering the tech. It's not active pickups. Like, I understand there's a PCB and there's a pickup on top of it, but like, you're getting the most organic passive tones even though you're using this technology. So that's pretty cool. That's not common. So if you like passive pickups, I will guarantee that our pickups will go toe to toe, if not super exceed your expectations for compared to a passive pickup that you may have. I urge you to put a set of classics, Voice 2, for instance, up against like a Seymour Duncan JB. Like, do that. Tell me what you think. Hey, Ken, do the classics handle Pantera and Metallica? I would say yes, they do. I would say Voice 2 would be where you want to be for that. Or Voice 2 in the modern set, because they've got blades in there. I believe Dimebag used blades towards the end of his career, or beginning of his career. Sorry. Thanks for the company. Thank you for showing up. Ooh, it's actually that time. Can't wait to hear it. Will's my favorite metal producer. So good. Guys, I am happy you guys were all here. I'm glad we got to hang out today. Again, I go live every single Wednesday from 3 to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I love these Wednesdays. I love hanging out with all of you. I just get such a kick out of it. It's good to meet all you guys and talk. And hopefully we'll be in front of each other pretty soon. So, yeah, again, don't forget to head over to the Fishman website, www.fishman.com. There's a lot of great information there. Wiring diagrams, different products, things that you just don't know Fishman made are on the site. Check out all of the products that are there. The reason why I ended up working at Fishman is because it's just like the place to be. They're just like such a great company, and they know there's somebody in the building that knows just about everything. So, so it's amazing to be a part of this team, and I love repping Fishman pickups, guys. Genuinely, I put myself out here every single week just to tell you that I'm here. I'm leaving the line of communication open. If you have any Fluence questions, if you have any Unearth questions, anything that's, dealing with me as an artist or a professional, hit me up right here. And, right here, just like Matthew. Love you, bro. Thanks for answering my question. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you so much. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks, everyone. Talk soon.